Fizz, man. Let's see here.
You lost, and that was like a 33-footer. I thought we said no threes, you guys.
Sorry, Lexus.
I would love to take one more crack at the community.
Okay, one more chance to get this W. We need a strategy here, you guys. I need to bring the team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them now. Anthony Davis says a lot of coaches don't get on their superstars, but he does.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Clarkson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with AI. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Greg, not the first time MP's been named Player of the Week. He's really... Caught fire.
Technical difficulty.
Anyone in the league has been more locked in. This guy's producing at an elite level.
Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he was a consideration.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to
the left wing. Here's AI, and he gets it to go off the back of the rim.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James, always able to keep the whole team involved.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from AI. AI's got 5 minutes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. On the clock, Clarkson connects. The jumper drops. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man count?
AI outside. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell with it. Westbrook picks him up. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Here's AI. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Mitchell in the corner. Inside. Here's Clarkson. Rebound the Lakers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from AI. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go. Lakers lead by 5. AI outside from deep three-point range, and another three for the Lakers.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Horton Tucker's checked in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Porter's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Diallo subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. AI can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fires for 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Diallo kicks to Mitchell. Gay in the corner. Over Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
AI outside with the shot. And again, the Lakers no good. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything. But he understands
we got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche. And
great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing. And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Mitchell. Porter is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Castro. Then it's Diallo in at the 2 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Warriors was outstanding. He scored 54 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Endorse the man who dunked on Shaq back in the 2019 dunk contest, Hamidou Diallo. His great athleticism, as we saw.
Oh, no doubt. And not just vertically, guys. Like, he is elite with his wingspan. You know, the question for him, because of his perimeter shooting, can he be consistent enough to get himself between the lines for consistent stretches? But athletically, he's a fit in the NBA.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, up 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. Really an incredible game from AI.
They want it.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. AI is out there with Howard. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Clarkson. For 3. Offensive rebound and finished off by Davis.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
And the Jazz with possession here, trailing by 5. Some dishes to Mitchell. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Clarkson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. 4 on the clock. Here's AI. Second chance shot, and it's Howard laying it in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Mitchell against Westbrook. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Davis, the pass to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Emphatic, tenacious finish by LeBron James. The king is in the house.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. LeBron against Clarkson. That shot off. Excellent D from Howard. Here's AI. Another shot. Lets it go with a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Jazz call time here. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Horton Tucker's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Eric Pasco, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Diallo subbed in for Clarkson. AI outside. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Takes it inside. Jordan trying to free himself up. And that one's good. AI.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Diallo. It's deflected.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. AI.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That one good for 2. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Here's AI, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mitchell looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball. Here we go.
Want everyone on the same page offensively. Gobert checked in for the Jazz. Eric Pasco comes in for Diallo. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. Their second chance points have been coming in bunches.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Gobert, Eric Pascal out there with Porter. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
This is it to Westbrook. Here's AI, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell left side. A rebound by the Lakers. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron outside. Pass to AI. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gay passes to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Pascal. From 12 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Fires from deep. Porter kicks to Pascal. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
AI up top. Good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Sorry for keeping you guys. Let's get it going.
Congratulations on getting chosen for the three-point contest.
Thank you, Candace.
Yeah, now in terms of adjustments, I'm wondering if you need to adjust anything in order to compete in a contest like this versus in a game. What are the differences as you see them?
You know, Candace, a hoop's a hoop. I don't think I need to make any adjustments.
Okay, so what about the difference in shooting off a rack versus off the dribble?
Like I said, a hoop's a hoop. I don't give it a second thought.
So I kind of want to flashback. I'm curious, growing up, did you try to mimic anyone's shot? It looks like you have a little bit of Rudy Gay and a little bit of Steph Curry in your form.
It's more about what works for me. I didn't really look at anyone else to see how to do it. I watched a ton of ball, but I wasn't studying tape as a kid, you know. I just went to the playground and hoop. You might get a tip every now and then from a coach, but mostly it was repetition, muscle memory, and just doing what feels good and letting the results speak for themselves.
Do you think kids should study your form?
Yeah, for sure.
They got some big shoes to fill.
Thank you, Candace. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother. You put together a nice little season here. Rookie of the Year favorite, MVP contentions. It's impressive, no doubt, which is why I hope you don't crack under pressure. Now, I'm not saying you will. I've learned not to bet against you, but this is going to be unlike anything you've seen in your life. This ain't YouTube. This is the NBA. You're going to have more press, more fans, more everything than ever before as you chase this thing. I got to be honest. I'm not sure you got what it takes to pull this off. but I guess we'll see. Carry on.
green, circle, blue, triangle, square. Pink, green, red, red, green, blue, blue, green, red, red, blue, green, pink, green, blue, red. Circle, red, pink, red, 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 blue, red, pink, green, blue, pink, green, red, pink, red, blue, pink, red, red, circle, pink, green, circle, square, square, circle, red, green, red, green, blue, red, blue, blue, red, blue, red, green, blue, green, green, blue, red.
Better defense. I think you guys need to take better shots. I think you need to, again, I think in the first game, the drive and kick was working well for the offense.
Right on cue, Alexis. That was for you. Better shots. Back door for a dunk. Does it get any better than that?
Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Achua is out there with Kuminga. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Giddy, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight for so many of the...
Substitution on court.
6 points for him. And USA will go for a different look here. Martin, he's checked in for Tillman. Bain comes in for Barnes. AI is checked in for Halliburton. And it's Cunningham in for Ball. AI outside.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Paladon passes to Avdia. To the left side wing. Pass to Meladon. Three-pointer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Achua kicks to Avdia. Now the pass to Primo. Connects from three-point range.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's AI. Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Paladon passes to Achua. Passes it to Primo. Drills the elbow jumper. Primo's got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
AI left side. Yes, that goes in.
Number 77.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
USA leading by 4. Driving in. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now here's Meladon. He's guarded close. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
AI right side. And AI throws it down.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Achua. Here's Maladon. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Wagner from 13. No good there.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And it's USA with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for USA, they've got McDaniels. Cunningham is out there with AI. And it's Bain in at the small forward.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Snatched away. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's AI. Rebound by Team World.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Primo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. USA leading by 10. Going inside. And the shot goes in.
Number 77.
17 points for AI.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Wagner passes to Maladon. Second shot opportunity, and he's
here is eye-opening.
AI right side. He can't get it to go. And Team World will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Primo, the pass to Abdia. The pass to Primo. Shot clock at 3. No good on the 3. Primo has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's AI, and he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Team World calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Achua. He's got 8. Kuminga the pass to Maladon. Passes it to Wagner. 1:10 left in the second quarter. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
AI with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Pass to Primo. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. Primo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuminga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's one he knows he should have framed.
He gets it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. USA ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the right.
Substitution
will go
court.
for a different look here.
On the court.
Martin, he's checked in for Tillman. McDaniels comes in for Mobley. Baines checked in for Barnes. And AI subbed in for Halliburton. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Precious Achua, Avdia out there with Wagner. Then there's Maladon. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And the layup's good off the glass. AI's got 4 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for USA.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Goes to the reverse layup and keeps it in. AI's got 30 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for USA. Pass to McDaniels. The dish now to AI. Outside, Ball. There's the triple. Another 3 for USA.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now USA on the break. And AI gets it to go. AI's got 32 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now, here's Wagner, covered by Martin. Down low,
2 minutes
here's
remaining.
Avdia.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by USA. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Clock at 6. Bain inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Melodon to end the run. Goes up with it again. That shot off. Excellent D there from Ball.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out to AI. There's the 3. Another 3 for USA.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Avdia with it. 6 points for him. And Wagner has it in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Wagner's got 6. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Melodon. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Martin. AI outside. One second left. Offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. USA ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
AI is out there with Cunningham. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Tillman in its center. And Kuminga comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Primo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. AI, good on the three-point shot. AI's got 38 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Primo. He's guarded by AI. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Guys, just a basket away from a 40-point game.
He's done it all, guys. Just in terms of having a chance to win. When you got a player that puts on this kind of performance, your teammates would be disappointed if you didn't walk away with a W.
There's the pass to Şengün. Here's Wagner. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
AI outside. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And USA with some changes.
Into the lineup for Team World.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now AI. Off on that one. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
That's right, reach down and pull the cash out, make you like you take it last out, yeah. Honest in my head, want it, spin it.
Oh, man. I should put some print.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Makes his first there. 2 points. And he walks away with a score of 28. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, we know if there's one guy in the competition you'd expect to turn in that kind of round, it would be him.
And here we go with AI.
From the very first year it took place, the three-point contest has been so much fun. Larry Bird won the first 3 in a row, a few of them in dramatic fashion.
And that was one of the things that made it special right away, having one of the all-time greats putting his stamp on the shootout.
3 down. He's got 5.
Pretty good start.
He misses his 4th straight. Money ball, no good. No good on his 6th consecutive shot.
Starting to freeze up a bit.
Another one off the mark. That's 9 in a row.
Stumbling here down the stretch.
Misses his 12th straight. Just a terrible stretch. He posts a total of just 7 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Yeah, he looked completely out of whack. I mean, he could not get his mechanics right. He may as well have just passed on the round altogether.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
You know, I feel like guys sometimes start to drift off mental.
Here we go with James Harden.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't want to start altering your release pointer.
A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
I agree. He will be happy with it, but not ecstatic. And he didn't break any records.
And he runs it up to 29 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
And it didn't look good for a while there, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start to turn it into a really solid round.
And here we go with C.J. McCollum. Young's got the best score in the qualifying round, guys. I'll bet he's excited for the finals. And here we go with C.J. McCollum. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one. He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
That's a well-earned and well-deserved score. He found his rhythm, and he kept his rhythm.
And given the look on his face throughout that round, guys, I'd say he's taking this contest very seriously.
And so here's Curry.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just a
have fun and see what happens.
And I think that's a good way to approach it. The shootout is all about fun.
And he racks up 30 points in all. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a
2, 1, let's go.
So that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here tonight from the winner of this year.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Society tell me how to eat a meal, but never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.